Welcome to another episode of Listen to Black Women. I'm Shamika Sanders, and my lovely co-host beside me, we switched it up a little bit right now. We have Tracy G, the founder of She's Beauty and the Beast, and co-host of Sway in the Morning, and my girl Brandy Victorian. You know Brandy over there. And we are here for another great episode of Listen to Black Women, starting now. Black men in the media have been bringing all kinds of handsome and sexy wokeness into our screens.
Now, Winston Duke, what is he, 6'5"? Chocolate drop, you know, black movement.
He right.
We're all over in Black Panther. He was also singing the praises of black women, but this was only after fans discovered that his girlfriend is not black.
Then, if we put the spotlight on Donald Glover, who's just killing it in the game of life right now, season 2 of Atlanta, work of art. Then, This Is America, very, very timely song and video that instantly became a think piece. Definitely showed all the plights of blacks, but even more shocking than I think those visuals is the fact that he got himself a white girlfriend.
That brings us to the question of the week. Can you be pro-black and date outside of your race? Can you tap that white woman for me over there? I'm throwing it to y'all first because this could get real slippery.
Yeah. I see how you play in this game.
I know, right? And let me say, the reason we're talking about this, one of our writers, Sonia Eskridge, she wrote about this for us because she's a black woman. Her fiance is white. So she pitched it. I was like, yes, girl, write about it. And then, you know, I think it's possible.
Yeah.
Difficult, possible.
Yeah, it's not an easy yes, but I feel like a lot of times, so being pro-black has to do with supporting your culture, you know, wanting what's best for all of us, and especially being on the front lines when it comes to equality and justice.
Yes.
And a lot of times, when we focus on the anger side of that, equality can be flipped on its head, and then you start campaigning for supremacy. And so if pro-black does not mean black supremacy, then of course you can date outside the race, because that gives you the most opportunity to educate others. Because if you given, you know, homegirl more than just black dick, and hopefully you give her black education,
hopefully,
then that should be passed on.
The problem I have with dating outside your race, and we talk often in the cubes over there, we're always conversing back and forth. Kiara, shout out to Kiara, she is out right now. She had polled her people in her life, the guys in her life. And a lot of times they said they want to be able to come home and not have to deal with the issues that they have to deal with when they walk through the life as a black man. So that's where I have a problem. Because now what you're doing is that you're cutting off your pro-blackness so that you can have a comfortability at one point. Bruh, we don't get to do that.
I'm so glad this is where this went. Because I had a thought that, to me, honestly, I do feel like as a black woman, you can be pro-black and date interracially. I find it difficult when I think about black men doing that.
Okay.
And I think just because so many times black men are like, I go outside of my race because it's a better alternative to black women.
Yes.
And so for me, you cannot be woke and make statements like that. Definitely. And I find that hard. So I'm glad that we're speaking, you know, more so how men frame things and frame their day. And that we all want to take off. We don't all want to take up our blackness, but we all want to forget the struggle when we come home.
Our question of the week, posted to MadameNoire.com and HelloBeautiful.com, got both sites buzzing, as you can imagine.
Yeah, and then on social media, the answers, they're actually pretty damn split, y'all.
Yeah, okay.
There was a lot of yes, you can, but also a lot of flat out no's.
Nikisha. What'd she tweet?
She said, yep, and people can be anti-black while dating a black person. Who you date doesn't necessarily reflect your beliefs. But then on Facebook, we had Kenyatta Jones who commented, hell to the no, to the no, to the no. I don't swirl around, chocolate only.
You read that. Hell to the no, no.
Trying to put emphasis on those all caps.
No.
When we polled the audience on the site, however, the response was really not so mixed. 93% said yes, you can be pro-black and date outside of your race. Only 7% said no.
They lying. They are lying. I think people get afraid of playing into the angry black woman stereotype.
That's true.
That's why I think people are lying. I think that people don't want to be labeled, oh, you're just an angry black woman, and to some people, it's less woke to be like, you can't be in an interracial relationship versus me, who I'm like, nah, I'm woke as fuck, boo. To move this conversation forward, this week we spoke with writer Sonia Eskridge, who penned a piece for Madame Noire titled, Can You Still Be Pro-Black and Date Interracially? Here's a clip from our conversation.
Me being pro-Black means, like supporting your people, like supporting the businesses, supporting the positive things that they do, really showing that love. To me, putting Black first doesn't necessarily mean that you only have to date Black. It is, what is the rest of your life about? And if you're doing things to help the Black community, putting your best foot forward to advance our people, I think that is pro-Black.
Yeah, I would agree with what she said, not to cop out, but
Yeah.
I think that, focusing on supporting the Black community is more important than things like, who are you dating, and are they of your race.
So she didn't change my mind, but she offered some insight. Shout out to Sonia.
That was very mature.
Was that very mature? That's the truth.
Girl. No, I mean, I agree. I'm trying to get better. But I just think if I happen to somehow, on a slight whim, end up dating someone who wasn't Black, I said on a slight chance. That would not change. Like, I'm not going to be any less. I'm not going to stop writing for MadameNoire. I'm not going to stop being like, listen to Black women, just because of that. I think the work is just internal, because now I have to struggle with going home and like trying to explain things to you, unless you happen to be of the utmost level of wokeness. But
let me throw this at y'all though, because David Oyelowo showed up to the Black Panther premiere with his white wife in Ankara.
I was more upset about the outfits, because he's Nigerian. Like, you could have come strong. That was problematic for me.
That was problematic for you. Okay, I throw a curve.
And I felt like he let his culture go, because why did you?
Right. At least like
He showed up with 125th Street wax print. And not, but come on.
I don't know. I think for me, I'm just judging everything on an individual basis. But again, so much of what we hate has been planted as a seed in our entertainment. So I feel like we have to choose what we give attention to via our artists, and that will make a shift subconsciously. Because if everyone is playing the song that glorifies the light-skinned girl or the white girl, then these young Black boys are gonna be like, that's who I'm pursuing. Because again, it's learned behavior, it's learned preferences. So now if we see that just as equal Black women, Black love is being celebrated, the subconscious is gonna shift as well, and then it becomes a win-win.
Well, we did that. Another enlightening, fun conversation in the books. That is absolutely true. Thank you, Brandy. Thank you, Tracy, so much. Check out HelloBeautiful.com and MadameNoire.com now to participate in the coming week's polls. Keep the conversation going. Hit the share button to see what your friends think about this topic. Child, you're gonna have a lot of notifications. I'm Shamika Sanders, and you already know life is so much sweeter when you listen to Black women. Bye.